Are you disappointed in Josh Allen?
Absolutely. And I know this is your adopted son, you know, Bill's Mafia.
That's my son.
Y'all are all in
Don't
this.
ask me who his mama is, because they don't look the same, but that's my son. That's my dog. I love this dude.
I'm disappointed in Josh Allen, but I'm not surprised. Remember what I told you on Friday? You know, before you can ascend to the mountaintop, you got to struggle. You got to struggle. Patrick Mahomes, he lost to the Patriots the first time, and then the next year won a Super Bowl. I'm not surprised at Josh Allen's poor performance. I'm not mad at Josh Allen's poor performance. But like your mama used to do you.
What?
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
What you say about my mama?
Because, like, bro,
What?
how you go out there and have a bottom 5 completion percentage for you all season? A 58% completion percentage? Josh Allen, again, you chose a bad game to have a bad game.
I like it.
You can't do that. Like, you're esteemed too high. We talked about who was in these playoffs. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. Who was in these championships? Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and you, Josh Allen. You were the last one making up this quartet. I think that's 4. Making up this group of 4 in these championships. But Josh Allen, what was you doing, boo-boo? Like, passer rating of 80, league average is 92. Josh Allen, it makes sense to me. You were ready for the stage, hottest team in football. You would put up 56 points, 38 points, 48 points. Those are the scores you've put up over the last 6 games. You put up some scores like that, then you come out here and lay an egg, national stage.
That's an egg?
Oh, that was an egg.
That's an egg?
58% complete. That's an egg. You come out there and lay an egg when your team needs you most. I'm not mad, but I'm disappointed.
Boy, you in your feelings. You disappointed. You feel sorry for Aaron Rodgers. You put on that grown suit, and then you just start acting all kitty up here. I don't feel jack. This is not a disappointment to me. This was appointed. And you actually said this in your take. This is what exactly he was supposed to do. Go out there.
Supposed to?
Yes.
Okay, talk about it. Talk about it.
I mean, in the scope of how teams go through growing pains and their leaders go through growing pains, Jordan and they had to go against Jordan rules and the Pistons. Like, we got thousands of examples. Except Magic Johnson, kind of rookie year. But anyway, the point is, you have to go through the growing pains. And this was just a growing pain experience. Simple as that. Okay. You mentioned the mighty, almighty Patrick Mahomes lost his first AFC Championship game. And his completion percentage was 51%. Now, if 58% is an egg, what was Patrick Mahomes? I didn't work with you then, but what would you have said then? And look how it turned out for Patrick Mahomes. This was appointment viewing for Josh Allen. I also go back to the best quarterback ever and my favorite quarterback in Peyton Manning, who was drafted a year behind me, 1998. AFC Championship game? Nope. 99? Nope. 2000? Nope. 2001? Nope. 2002? No, 2004? 2005? Damn, Peyton Manning, when are you going to win an AFC Championship game? 2006. Peyton Manning? So look how it turned out for Peyton Manning. The point of all of this is you got to look at him in totality. You have to look at him in terms of complete growth. Year 1, 10 touchdowns. Year 2, 20 touchdowns. He ain't gonna double up again, is he? Year 3, yeah, bruh. That boy doubled up. He ain't gonna do 80 next year, but the point is, Josh Allen is in his progression, and he just went through a growing pain right before our very eyes. I'm not upset. I'm not disappointed. I was rooting for the Bills, and I thought they would hang in this game. I didn't think that they were going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. You said they were. No, I find it on record. I put a thigh wow on it right now. I know what I say. I perfectly said hang. He didn't have to give us the joysticks. He only lost by 14. You know how it is. 21, skunk move, controller, give it up. He was still in this game. Hey, dog, I do this on purpose. This ain't my first rodeo.
Let me say
so
this.
The point is, I'm not disappointed. That's my point.
My point is I can't stand you. But my second point is, Sal, just because you expect something to happen doesn't mean you can't be disappointed in the action.
I love it. Okay? I love it.
It was my last day, actually, in Philly. And I told some friends, I told a young lady, like, yeah, last day, we'll go out to eat, celebrate the last day in Philly.
Oh, just
Here's the problem. Here's the problem.
Do you?
The problem is, your boy like casinos. So, man, my last night in Philly, I go to the casino. I go to Sugar House in Philly, and what happens?
Sugar House?
It's called Sugar House.
What y'all gamble with? Food?
So look, bro, let me get my story out.
Okay.
So I said we were going to go to dinner, but I go to the casino. I was going to be quick. I in and out. I ended up at the casino till 3 a.m. in the morning. I look at my phone, it's blown up. I'm like, my bad. Obviously, I set myself up for failure. but there was still some disappointed that I stood up the engagement.
Yeah.
Marcellus, of course, Josh Allen was set up for failure. First time conference championship game. If you read the warning signs last week against the Ravens, his another terrible outing really by Josh Allen standards and by their offensive standards. If you read the warning signs, you knew it was probably going to happen. Sure, you can say the action was appointed, but you can still be disappointed in the appointed action. I understand stage was bright. I understand the lights were big, but still, Marcellus, understanding just how hot the Bills were, Josh Allen second in the MVP race by all of our eyes and our standards this year, even if it was appointed, I am still disappointed.
Look, all I took away from that is she didn't look as good as Josh Allen plays, because if so, you wouldn't have been, it's 3:30, my bad.
I never know. I mean, they better look real good to pass
There's
up
a casino
facts.
in every city somewhere, especially these sugar houses. Anyway, his quarterback rating improved 40 points in 3 years. You're forgetting that. And it's been a week or so since I took a shot at Baker Mayfield. Can't let it go any longer. Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen were drafted in the same draft class,
Yes,
correct?
sir.
Who was pick number one? Baker Mayfield. Okay, so he should have had more improvement over the years than maybe the guy who picked number seven. Oh, no, it doesn't go that way. We're talking about a completion percentage with Josh Allen, 16.4% in those 3 years. Meanwhile, the top pick in his class declined by 1 in completion percentage and dropped. And his quarterback rating has improved only 1.6. Josh Allen is doing this. And sometimes we forget that it's still a roller coaster ride, even in success.
For a second, can we go micro? Macro.
More than that?
Here's a difference in what you're doing, Marcellus, versus what I'm doing. You were ignoring the fatal flaw that occurred last night and talking about all the good that's happened over the course of this relationship.
Playing the Chiefs?
That's a fatal flaw.
That's a fatal flaw.
You're ignoring, no, Marcellus, we're arguing about last night, big dog. Don't start talking to me about how you brought flowers 3 years ago and how Josh Allen has improved. No, let's talk about how Josh Allen stood you up last night. I don't care what he did for you 2 years ago.
I'm at the Sugar House. Okay, fine. He accounted for 375 yards. You just gave me a whole block on how you feel sorry for Aaron Rodgers because he did all he could do. Josh Allen didn't do all he could do, but 375 total yards in the game, that was more than Patrick Mahomes in his loss in his first AFC Championship game. You want to keep it micro.
Please.
Let's talk about he's the third player in Super Bowl era to have those type of numbers. And the other two lost as well, Steve Young and Lamar Jackson. Hey, all right, let's keep it micro. He went against a team that was already Super Bowl champions, at home, favorites, and look at them. They're a track meet with continuity. Think about that, man. This is the first time he got to this level, AFC Championship level. And you know this from your NFL experience, at least I do. Day one, you think you're ready, but all you're really doing is just witnessing and seeing. You're trying to exude all the confidence, display all your talents, but really, you're just trying to see what's on this level. I mean, I remember the first time I went against John Fina, Reuben Brown, perennial Pro Bowler and Reuben Brown, and he just had different strength than me. In the weight room, nobody could touch me, dog. Because at Columbia, that's all I could focus on. I got to be bigger, faster, stronger than everybody. Then I got on the field, I was like, what is man strength? Oh, I just found out. I'm hooked up to a fence as I'm getting bulldozed every single play. And I think Josh Allen just had that moment of truth where he just broke through a different stratosphere and was like, oh, this is how it is? I'll be back. Patrick Mahomes did it. He came back with a win. We'll see how Josh Allen and the Bills respond going forward.